Howdy, Cancerian Collective. It is Sachi the Seer, also known as Gym Leader Sachi, as part of the Spiritual Gym Leaders, which are the creators of Pokémoncy divination through Pokemon cards. So it has been quite a while since I've done a reading, and I am called back to do my monthlies. So we're going to be doing things a little bit different. I'm going to be doing the readings live here on Instagram, and then I will be posting them onto YouTube. So if you are a regular subscriber on YouTube and you've been watching me for who knows how long, years possibly, nothing's really going to change for you. If you're an Instagram subscriber, you will have access to the extended videos. And if you are watching from YouTube, if you have an Eagle and Phoenix membership, you will still access the extended videos the same way as you usually do. I will say the membership access for both IG and on my website will be increasing within the next week. So if you want to get the current pricing, then I would hop to it. If you're on Instagram, you should be able to do that with a quick button. So we are going to do a see what pops up reading since it's been so long. So we're just going to see what pops up. Let me know what you think about the new vantage point. If you like this better than the aerial view of which I used to do, it would be good to hear from y'all. So like I said, we're just going to do a see what pops up reading, but this is what came out in the cleansing ceremony. We had the Lovers in reverse, 10 of Pentacles in reverse, 5 of Pentacles in reverse, 8 of Wands in reverse, and the Hanged One in reverse. So a lot of topsy-turvy energy, sweethearts. With the Lovers in reverse, it seems like there is some sort of issue within a romantic relationship. If you're not in a romantic relationship, then it's your own balance of masculine and feminine energy within. And it seems to be because of the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, which is telling me that it basically is a feeling of lack, or like that you don't have the abundance that you want, or you're not creating the generational wealth that you desire. 10 of Pentacles usually denotes, like I said, generational wealth, but it can also be like joining assets, joining bank accounts, and sort of having passive revenue and things that just sort of make you money, or have money make more money. It's really a proliferation of anything physical. So it can be like having kids, or, you know, making tons of money. But I definitely feel a financial aspect here. So it seems like the lack of some sort of wealth is causing an issue either within your own divine union within or with a partnership. And we do have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So it's not like you're out on the streets or left out in the cold. It's not like you are, you know, fallen ill or, you know, super broke, right? That's not how it is. But again, it just feels like you're not necessarily where you want to be. And with the Ace of Wands, it feels like it has sort of drained you of your energy. You feel like you don't have a lot of passion towards this, or a lot of oomph. But with the Hanged One in reverse, it's telling me that you're not really trying new things. You're not trying to see things from a different perspective. So you may sort of be repeating the same thing, or trying the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. We do have Lantern using Confuse Ray, Wonder Energy in reverse, Dusclops using Confuse Ray, and Litwick Trip Over. So we have 2 Confuse Rays, which is telling me that you are in a state of confusion currently. With Lantern using Confuse Ray, as you can see, coming out from his crown is where this light is. And this light represents the solar plexus, which is the sense of self, your willpower, and such. So it's telling me that you're confused about how to, like, what to put your energy towards, what to put your, you know, assert your will towards. And it could be, again, because maybe you're even confused about who you are now. Maybe you've gone through so many changes. With the Wonder Energy in reverse, it does seem like you're more confused than wondering, right? It's more like you're telling yourself, like, I'm confused and I don't know what to do, rather than being like, wow, I'm in this beautiful space of unlimited possibilities, and now I'm sending out to the universe, like, oh, what should I do? You know, and then awaiting a response. Instead of doing that, it appears like you are just sort of, again, confused with Dusclops, kind of wandering around in the dark. and it is a ghost type, so it can represent sort of dealing with the ghosts of the past. And even with Litwick Tripover, there may be a flame of the past that maybe you might be tripping over again. So that's what wanted to come out in the cleansing ceremony. But like I said, this is a see what pops up reading. So let's just see what pops up. And please do remember to like, comment, and subscribe. The more energy that you send to me, the more energy I can send to you. Let me know if you missed me and my readings, Cancers or Cancerians. All right, so we're just gonna see what pops up, but first we'll just do like what's currently going on right now and then just see kind of where it goes. All right, let's see here. Okay, that wanted to slide out. Four of Wands. So, okay. So Four of Wands, again, there is this highlight on a specific relationship. The Four of Wands can mean that you are like in a partnership that is binding in some sort of way. So the Four of Wands can represent like a marriage or something like that, but really it's two people joined in union. They enter one end of the poles and then they come out the other, and it represents a portal. So for the example of marriage, it's like you walk through it as two individuals, and then when you're on the other side, now you're a couple. So there could be some sort of just like marriage or union, a legal relationship, or just some sort of agreement. And it seems like it could be a passion project that you're working on with an individual. This could be a business or a creative project or whatever it may be. But I do feel like it is about one particular person. We have the Tower in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse. So it seems like you're trying to avoid a Tower moment, likely because the emotions are rather uncomfortable for you. Because with the Queen of Cups in reverse, it can be that emotions are so entangled that it's hard to keep one's emotional composure. And you know that if the Tower moment comes, then a lot of emotional rifts will occur. All right. There's also something else about the Tower moment here coming out in reverse. It kind of feels like the way that this relationship or agreement or whatever went about, it's kind of like, again, if this is like a legal contract, there is something about it's foolproof is what I'm hearing. Like it's not going to cause a rift to the point of a Tower moment. And it's also interesting, there's two people here in this Tower. So let's see a little bit more about this, what's in the light. Okay, fairy energy. So obviously it's some sort of soul contract, very high dimensional is what I'm getting, because the fairy type represents soul contracts, right? You do this, I do that, right? Friends, lovers, pets, these are all different types of soul contracts. And it seems like in the soul contract, again with Tower in reverse, the soul contract negates the possibility of something like a tower, which can mean just that things don't come crashing down. It could mean that there's an agreement of some sort of amicable, whatever it may be. But again, I do feel like this is a very high dimensional relationship or agreement, because this also represents the crown chakra, which has already been a theme that came out in the cleansing ceremony. And the crown chakra is how you get information from the external world or the divine, and how it downloads into the third eye. And then we have the World Championship card. So again, I do feel like this is a very high vibrational relationship, likely having to do with like a big impact on the world itself. And we have Choice Band. Okay, so so choice, trainer indicates the other person. And so there is this aspect of free will. Like there is a choice. It's like this relationship isn't binding to the point that, again, there is something where once you go through it, there is no return. But again, there still is free will to do whatever. But again, it does feel like there's no possibility of a Tower moment, just because of how maybe spiritually aware You are. Let's see what's happening in the shadow here. Litwick, Trip Over, Cricket Top, Bug Hunch in reverse, and Duskull using Revival. So, again, with Litwick, Trip Over, it feels like there is a ghost of the past, since Litwick is a ghost type, that your third eye might be tripping over. So, this is a, right, third eye represents the mental space, so it can represent that your mental space is like tripping over this flame of the past. It says, while shining a light and pretending to be a guide, it leeches off the life force of anyone who follows it. So that's like, you know, false light energy of, you know, pretending to be a guide, but actually absorbing energy, right? That's like, light is supposed to give energy, right? The sun gives energy. But if something's pretending to be a light, but actually absorbing energy, it's inverted. So, let's see, with Cricket Top, Bug Hunch in reverse, it seems like there is something going on that maybe you're not recognizing in your heart, that something's being revived. And again, it does feel like a ghost of the past. And it's this, ooh, it just felt like I went underwater, like my ears. Yeah, this definitely feels like Cetus, Piscean level, otherworldly connection that you have to this person. Maybe you're not feeling the hunch now, but it does feel like this ghost is getting revived in some sort of way. And again, it's like in your skull, in your third eye, in your psychic space. It says it's when its antennae hit each other, it sounds like the music of a xylophone, and it's the cricket Pokemon. It's interesting. I'm seeing this like this meditation. It's called like rainbow frequency meditation, and it sounds exactly like a xylophone. So there could be something about timeline shifts and music there. But with Duskull using Revival, again, it does feel like there is something being revived here. It says it doggedly pursues its prey wherever it goes. However, the chase is abandoned at sunrise. So that's telling me a lot of this is happening in the shadow, maybe even in your astral space. When you wake up, maybe you don't recognize that it's really happening, but you could be being, you know, quote unquote, chased by a particular person. I will also say we had the Lovers and the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is my card of twin flames. I know that's such a trigger word for some people, but it literally, that's what it is. It's like two twin flames, right? They both have two wands. And so only because we had the Lovers there, it does feel like, feels like that's what's happening. So I can't tell if these are two different people. I feel like for some of you it is. For some of you it's the same person. But again, it feels like some sort of soul contract where it disallows a tower moment to happen. Let's see what else is going on here. Let's just get some more info. Okay, King of Cups in reverse. Wow. So we have Queen of Cups and King of Cups in reverse. You know, there definitely is a lot of emotional baggage here, but also a lot of emotional bandwidth. It feels like this, again, the Queen of Cups in reverse, there could have been a lot of emotional instability or inability to keep quiet here, but it seems like okay, I'll just tell you exactly how it feels. With the King of Cups in reverse, it feels like a masculine energy that has a lot of emotions, but cannot express them. Like feels it, but is afraid to talk about it and feel it. The Queen of Cups is like a feminine who cannot shut the F up about their emotions, because it's like she's doing the emotional regulation for both counterparts, because the King of Cups can't or won't. It's not that they can't. They will not emotionally express. And so then the Queen of Cups is used basically like an emotional battery, and she does all the emotional regulation for both. It's very distorted water agreement, and it's likely because, you know, I felt like I went underwater. It's a very deep connection, but not the best feeling is what I'll say. With the Page of Wands, the Chariot, and the Four of Cups coming out stuck. So Page of Wands, this is telling me, it kind of feels like curiosity here, honestly. And maybe that's why there is some sort of revival, is just out of curiosity. Not necessarily that a particular relationship wants to be like restarted is what I'm hearing, but it's more out of curiosity. The Page of Wands is going on some sort of adventure to find out. And with the Chariot, there could be some sort of travel here. But with the Four of Cups, it feels like there is this aspect of like looking on the pessimistic side of what is happening here. So, how do I want to put this? It feels like it's the King of Cups energy. King of Cups in reverse, I should say. This person that does not like to emotionally express. It's like they're coming forward and moving forward out of curiosity. And it seems like their energy is just pointing out all the bad things rather than accepting some sort of new offer. And again, this new offer may be some sort of choice to make a decision. All right, let's see what's the light energy here. We have Rapidash using Rear Kick and Xatu using Psychic Sphere. So Rapidash is telling me that things are happening quickly. That Page of Wands, as I was mentioning, it feels like someone who's curious or exploring. The Page of Wands and the Chariot together definitely give me Sag energy. And I forgot this is coming out stuck. So again, the stuck energy is just being curious. It's like someone who's curious to see where your sadness is. It's like they don't want to know about all these new great things. They just want to know, are you still sad? Are you still upset? It's kind of like, it feels kind of like a frenemy energy of like someone who comes towards you, asks these questions or whatever, just to find out your gossip or something like that. With Rapidash, again, it does feel like they're coming in quickly. Very Sagittarian energy here with Rapidash as well. With Rear Kick, I always take as it's like something that's going to, you know, kick you in the bum, basically. It's something from the past that's coming to, kicking the bum. It says it gallops at nearly 150 miles an hour. With its mane blazing ferociously, it races as if it were an arrow. So again, that arrow, that's the archer, that's the Sagittarian energy. So I feel like this person may have a lot of Sagittarian energy, that King of Cups that's coming out in reverse. And it's saying that they're galloping at 150 miles an hour, which is, again, coming in very quickly. But again, just out of curiosity. It's not like they are... it's like you may have made some sort of offer or contract with them or something like that. And it's like they aren't focusing on that. They want to focus on all the empty cups rather than the new cup that's there. With Xatu, Psychic Sphere, it is telling me that they are entering your Psychic Sphere again rather quickly here. And it says, they're said that it stays still and quiet because it's seeing both the past and the future at the same time. So that is, I feel like this is you. If you look in the past of what has happened in the past, right? Likely they come in to find out information, figure out if you're still upset or sad or love them or whatever it is. And then, you know, if you stay still and present, because you know what's happened in the past, you know exactly what's going to happen in the future. So again, it's that Hanged Man in reverse that was coming out in the cleansing ceremony. It's like you're doing the same things, expecting some sort of different result. And the thing is it needs a new approach is what it appears, because guess what? Whatever choice that you've been given or that you gave this person, whatever contract you are making or trying to make with them, it's still going to turn out the same way. They're going to behave the same. That's what it feels like. They're going to behave the exact same way. Let's see what's the shadow here. Okay, we have Trainer Phoebe Stadium coming out in reverse and Porygon Z Cyber Crush. So, yeah, with Trainer Phoebe Stadium, I always take this as someone who's like connecting virtually, because as you can see, she's like up on there. Stadiums are where there are battles. So I feel like there is this aspect of, right, trainers indicate somebody else's energy. That they, okay, it feels like they want to come to you. They don't want you coming to them. Very interesting energy here. And with Porygon-Z using Cyber Crush, it feels like they, like, I always take this as someone that you might have a crush on online in some way. So it might be someone that you have virtually connected with. But honestly, I'm feeling more astral connection, like someone that is constantly in your dream space and your astral space and your energetic space, right? In your psychic sphere, rather than anyone that you are actually connecting with, like online. For some of you, it may be through texting or something like that. But again, it feels more energetic than anything. It says its program was modified to enable it to travel through alien dimensions. Seems like there may have been an error, ... Yeah, it's a virtual Pokemon. So again, I feel like this is more about traveling through hyperspace and different dimensions in order to reach you than actually like through like virtual reality, even though for some of you it may be. Okay, very interesting. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So, like I said in the extended, we are going to look into more. Let's get a little bit of guidance on what that is going to entail. If you're an IG subscriber, you can just go ahead to the IG subscriber area, and I will be back on live within the next couple minutes. If you are watching from YouTube, then you can access it with the link in the description box below. Wow, and look what wants to come out again. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So again, this person, and again, it feels like it's like you're trying to make an agreement with them where this tower moment doesn't happen, of like, oh, maybe we can agree to just be friends. Maybe we can agree on this. Maybe we can this. And again, you're trying to avoid this tower moment because of how many uncomfortable emotions there are. But the truth of the matter is you just need to release them rather than trying to negotiate with yourself or with them. All right, let's see. I feel like there is another one here. Finances and career in reverse. Yeah, remember how we had that 10 of Pentacles coming out in reverse along with the 5 of Pentacles? That feeling of like lack of the financial generational wealth, or just like financial assets that I was picking up in the cleansing ceremony. This person is influencing it. It's almost like they're siphoning your ability to be in that abundance. But when you release them, then things will improve. It says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And it's coming out in reverse. And that's the thing, is like, you don't want them to be connected. And maybe some things that came up with this relationship had to do with money, and that's why they are tethered here. And so it seems like your finances and career will improve as you release this person. Reconciliation, someone from your past is returning to your life. Yeah, we already know that, right? This person is coming in hot and heavy, Sagittarian energy. They're coming in your psychic sphere as the Page of Wands, which is, you know, very infantile. They may try to energetically seduce you or something like that with the Page of Wands and Chariot. They're coming in quick, but again, they're focusing on all the negative things, and that's not the kind of person that you want to be connecting with. So I feel like, let's do, okay, yeah, we're going to do Mother Moon to bring us into the extended, and we're going to look into some advice on what to do as this person is coming in trying to quote unquote reconcile, even though it feels like they're really just coming in to, again, like get dirt on you is what it feels like. So we'll get some, yeah, we'll just look into it more about what's going to happen, and then probably some advice on how to release this-ish so that your finances and career can increase, amongst other things. Let's see, Mother Moon, what message do you have for the Cancerians? going right to this Porygon Z, we have a personal issue reaches resolution in reverse. Yeah, part of this here is like, you may want to reach a resolution. And that maybe is why you're trying to be like the Four of Wands and, you know, this soul contract or whatever, or of giving them a choice of this. It's like, you may be trying to reach this resolution because you want closure. And the thing is, the more that you try to open the door to get closure from this person in some sort of way, in some sort of agreement or whatever, it's literally just letting them back in your psychic sphere to siphon energy from you, right? It's like someone who you think you get light from, but actually all they do is leech off the life force of anyone who follow it. So it's kind of like they rush back in and then run away, and you try to like chase them in order to have some sort of personal issue reach resolution. But the truth is, this person is never going to give you what you need. You have to be able to do kind of write the ending chapter within yourself rather than expect it from them. So anyway, with that note, we are going to head into the extended. Again, if you are on Instagram, you can just go to the subscriber only area and I will be back on live in a bit. If you are watching from YouTube, then the link is in the description box below. All right, I'll see you there.